Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to figure out if companies are really as shiny as they seem, or if it is all just a clever magic trick. Today, we're diving into a report from Commvault Systems Incorporated which talks about some interesting comings and goings, and might just hint at a new direction for the company. Before we jump in,
If you like getting these straightforward breakdowns of important corporate news, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And hey, we've got a lively Discord community where we discuss these things further if you want to join the conversation. The link is right there in the description below.
Alright, so the big news here revolves around changes to Commvault Systems Incorporated's board of directors. On the 17th of October 2025, they announced the appointment of Mr. Jeff Hayden to their board. He is going to be serving until the company's next big yearly meeting in 2026. Not only that, but he is also joining the audit committee, which is a pretty important job, making sure everything adds up and is on the up and up financially. Now, why is this appointment noteworthy? Well, the company itself says Mr. Hayden brings a ton of experience in leading global cybersecurity companies and growing big technology firms. That is exactly the kind of person you want on your board when you are in the tech game. He has been the chief executive officer of Ontinu, a company focused on managed detection and response, since it spun off from Open Systems back in 2023. Before that, he was at Open Systems as executive chairman and chief executive officer. He also had a big role at VMware, leading their Carbon Black and security business unit. And before all that, he was the chief revenue officer at SecureWorks and the chief executive officer at Absolute Software. So yeah, this guy knows his stuff when it comes not just to technology, but specifically to keeping companies safe in the digital world and making them bigger and better. Of course, being on the board comes with compensation. Mr. Hayden will be getting paid, which includes a mix of cash and stock like restricted stock units. This pay is based on Commvault's standard policy for directors who aren't full-time employees, and it is going to be adjusted since he is joining partway through the year. The details of this policy are actually laid out in their official filings, specifically in their proxy statement from June of last year, and also in their annual report from May of 2022. They've also got him signing a director indemnification agreement, which is pretty standard stuff to protect him while serving the company. It's important to note that the board has confirmed Mr. Hayden meets the criteria for being an independent director, which is crucial for many board functions and especially for the audit committee. This means he doesn't have any direct business ties or financial interests with Commvault that could sway his judgment. And to be clear, Therese no secret handshake or deal between him and anyone else that led to this appointment, and no past deals that need to be disclosed because they didn't happen or aren't big enough to matter according to the rules. Now, while one director is joining, another is leaving. On the 15th of October 2025, Miss Allison Pickens decided to step down from the board. Her reason: she wants to put her full attention on her own venture capital firm, Allison Pickens Ventures, where she is the founder and managing director. The company thanked her for her service, and importantly, they mentioned her departure wasn't due to any disagreements or problems with the company or its management. It sounds like a straightforward decision to focus on her own entrepreneurial endeavors. The company also released a press announcement about Mr. Hayden's appointment on the 20th of October 2025, which is included as an exhibit to this report. So, that is the main story from this filing: a strategic addition to the board in the form of an experienced cybersecurity leader, and a director moving on to pursue other opportunities.
Now, let's talk about what this means. Commvault operates in the data protection and information management space. In today's world, cybersecurity and how companies manage their data are incredibly important. Having someone with Mr. Hayden's background on the board suggests Commvault might be looking to strengthen its position, perhaps even expand its offerings
in areas related to security and enterprise growth. The data protection market is constantly evolving, with new threats and new technologies emerging all the time. A seasoned executive with a track record in scaling businesses and navigating the cybersecurity landscape could bring valuable insights and strategic direction. As for Ms. Pickens' departure, it seems to be a professional move. Companies often see directors step down when their other commitments demand more of their time, especially if they are active in founding or managing other businesses. It's generally a positive sign when these transitions are amicable and not tied to performance issues or disputes. While this particular filing doesn't contain detailed financial tables, it is the kind of news that often precedes bigger announcements or strategic shifts. The addition of a director with a strong cybersecurity and scaling background signals a focus on growth and resilience for investors and customers alike. It is worth keeping an eye on how this influences Commvault's future strategies and product development. It's about anticipating where the company is heading, and with Mr. Hayden's appointment, the arrow seems to be pointing towards a more robust and secure future with a focus on expanding its footprint in the enterprise technology sector. Alright, that is our breakdown of this Commvault Systems Incorporated report. What is your take on these leadership changes and what they might signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out. And subscribing ensures you don't miss our future deep dives.
And don't forget to check out the Discord link in the description for more great conversations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Corporate Decoder.